wonderful cocktail happy hour. Your host, as always, Joshua Burks, and we are all extremely hot. I am so surprised the entire state of California is not burned down yet. We do have quite a few fires going on, and that's why we're going to cool off with a nice, crisp, refreshing drink. And that drink is going to be a cardamom and rosemary grapefruit based gin fizz. It's going to be a little bit different on a traditional twist. We're not going to use the egg white because it's too thick right now. It's just hot. And so to make it a little bit special, we're going to drop a little Prosecco on top, okay? So before we go ahead and show you how to make that, we're going to go and pretend we're still bartending. And I think I got 3, right, coming up.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3. Sure.
Yeah, all right. This good old doctor. When am I going to get this tattooed on? It really is. I met one of the main sales reps here from that over at 19 Broadway, and I was showing we were doing back and forth on the coin and whatnot. And he's all, "Got you beat, man." I'm like, "Okay, you work for Finette, of course you do." He's like, "No," and he just rips his shirt off, and he has a giant, the eagle, like a traditional tattoo, American style, of the Fernet Bronco logo over his entire chest and stomach. I was like, "Oh man." Well, I mean, you're kind of stuck with it now, ain't you? I really hope it gets fired. Surprisingly enough, though, I had this before I started working there. I'm like, "Bartender?" He's like, "Yeah."
Awesome.
Oh,
he had it before?
Yeah, well, he's a bartender. And then he ended up working for Finette. Solancha, no for the V. Happy Friday, everyone tuning in. Hopefully, you're going to cool off a little bit. All right. So, we do have a couple of our members that are going to be leaving a little quickly today. So, we're going to start this one off for Luke. And we're very excited because Luke apparently did not burn his taste buds making bitters all day. Isn't that right? That's right. That's what I like to hear.
Just orange everywhere. Yeah.
Okay. So, when you're going to start making this drink, first step is just put your glass on chill. Set that off to the side. Okay. And then grab some ice, put it in your shaker. Okay, for this, you're going to want to use a pretty decent dry style gin, London dry gin, because you want the flavors that you're going to put in to really shine on through. So you don't want to get plus you don't want to mess up too many botanicals. You kind of want to appreciate the temperature for what it is, just a little bit of citrus and some sort of. But it's going to be 2 ounces HOBS from Young and Younger dry gin. All right. Simple syrup, just a little bit. We don't want this sweet. We just want a little bit of a sweetener. So we're going to do a 1/4 ounce. Okay, we're going to do 1 ounce fresh squeezed grapefruit juice. All right. And then we're going to do 4 dashes of our grapefruit rosemary bitters. Not so much for the grapefruit aspect of it because we're using the juice, but that floral tendency between the rosemary that's in this and the cardamom blend perfectly with the gin in general. It's going to make it nice, floral, citrus from the grapefruit. It's going to make it crisp, nice. It's going to be a pretty well-rounded drink with a little bit of simple sugar. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Cardamom. 3. 1, 2, 3. Also, just to take this moment and tell you that this is the last week of our Independence Day sale. Storefront's 20% off. You're not going to get that discount till the end of the year. So head on down to www.kingfloyds.com. Throw in your basket, 20% off. Last chance. All right, shake. Strain. And top it off with a little bit of delay. Because we're fancy, we're splits.
The flavor of the blend?
Nope, just Prosecco. All right. Get a little bit of bubble action. And then a little bit of a lemon twist. Try to keep all the pit in the lemon just to make your drink bitter.
It's all right.
Spray from the top. Bam! There we go. Our rendition of a gin fizz for the hot days. So this will go to Luke, and hopefully he can taste it.
We're using
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, taste it. It's good, first off. No, the sugar, half and half, sugar, not half and half, simple syrup really like kind of rounds it
Mm-hmm.
all out for sure.
Could also just be like 2 florals. You
Yeah.
get like nothing but juniper and gin and cardamom and rosemary with a little bit of the citrus.
So rosemary's a little touch back there. So is the cardamom. I do a natural cardamom, but like all together really well rounded.
Mm-hmm.
You get the smell of the lemon as you're going in.
For the kid.
Oh, it's really refreshing.
Yeah, that's the whole thing is you can like knock
Oh,
these
yeah.
back like that. Great for the hot days. Not meant to sit on. Meant
It's
to
really nice.
bam! But yeah, let's get Roy's opinion on it.
Yeah, right. It's just it's the spot. It's sweating.
And for everyone that doesn't really know what bitters do, this is exactly what it is. That is just gin, a little bit of sugar, and grapefruit. And that could be a decent drink without the bubbles and whatnot. You could even use soda water instead of Prosecco. And it'd be great. What you're doing with this is just adding an extra tea note to it. So it's just literally that little cherry on top. So yeah, if you're just tuning in right now, we're gonna make it one more time for Lawrence, and then we'll open it up and you guys can start chatting. If you don't want these guys to start talking, it's cool.
cardamom really blends well with the bitterness of the grapefruit. Like it almost tastes like just an extension of the same taste.
Exactly. I love blending the grapefruit rosemary with the cardamom because it's different sides of the floral note. And so you can dance back and forth. You can make it, like I do think the cardamom is the stronger flavor preference, but you could, just throw more grapefruit in there or less cardamom to get it more of a rosemary feel on this side of the drink. Or you could not even use the grapefruit. You can just do a little bit of sugar, soda water, and the gin, and then that's exactly what you would taste. All the notes you put in. You probably take the grapefruit, the rosemary, and the cardamom. A lot more pure without the citrus. But at the same time, I wanted fresh citrus, and most of these come with the floral. All right. So, glass on shield. Ice. Here we go. Once again, Young and Yonder. HOBS Dry Gin. If you do not know who Young and Yonder is, I highly recommend checking these guys out. Not only do they have great products, they're just a badass group of people. These guys do a phenomenal job of literally everything they put their hands on. All right, so let's do 2 ounces. We got Hannah. What's up, gorgeous? Now we're going to be doing 1 ounce fresh squeezed grapefruit.
You can't even tell it's good in there.
And that's why I kind of like when I use like floral and citrus notes. I always go with the London Dry.
Yeah.
We're also like I kind of love floral botanical gins, but like I kind of want to like simplify the drink to experience the expressions of that spirit has.
Yeah.
And London is just like juniper. All you get, and you get to build off.
Is that the difference between London Dry? London Gin is just juniper.
Pretty much, yeah.
Other aromatics.
Don't quote me on it. I could be wrong, but basically, juniper is what makes a gin a gin.
Right.
And then then you got your vapor infusions, and then botanicals are where they add tarragon, a bunch of other different herbs.
Yeah.
And that's where you get a botanical gin from.
Yeah, I think there's like quite a few of them in the HOBS. In the HOBS Gin. She's got it. It's a whole cocktail of herbs.
And a 1/4 ounce of your simple syrup. Don't want it too sweet. It is a hot day. Or if you do, go ahead. There's no wrong way to do this. Don't listen to me. I'm going to do it for a living. All right. So on Luke's recommendation, we're going to bump this up a little bit. So we're going to, what do you say? We did 4 and 3 on the last one. Actually, want to do 5 and 2 or just grab the whole thing?
Cardamom was a little low too. Last cardamom.
Okay. So yeah. So we'll do 4 and 3. So we'll do 6 and 4. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Just to explain to people that may not understand about 1 runner, 2 and 1, that's because you're trying to balance the ratio.
Yeah, because I just know that cardamom is a stronger flavor, and so it's really easy to lose the subtleties of like the grapefruit in that, let alone the rosemary. Like cardamom compared to rosemary right up front, cardamoms will kick the shit out of everything. In my personal.
You guys been to the new 19 Broadway thing? Yeah.
Nope.
No, yeah.
Have not.
I went last.
Yeah.
Can't remember. It's really nice. Really nice.
We're doing food and everything now.
Smells like the new
building.
Yeah. I should say it doesn't.
Prosecco float.
What else?
Are they doing food now?
It doesn't, Steve. You know, I don't think they have food there.
I thought they were putting a kitchen.
Oh, that's what too, but
Maybe, yeah, it wasn't obvious they did have food. It's kind of like a soft opening.
Well, I don't think they're going to be doing hard anything anytime soon.
Right.
Probably no rock as well.
Right. Yeah.
that is a new
Well,
thing.
it is it's a jest. Thank you.
Absolutely. See you, the boss.
Oh yeah. So you're getting some of the rosemary now that he added more?
Definitely the carb.
That's what I was saying. I just didn't want the cardamom to overpower. It's such a strong flavor.
Yeah. You know, maybe it's just I did do some bitters tasting today. I'm not getting a lot of rosemary.
Well, then I think
But,
for mine, I'm gonna go ahead and do the 6-3.
Yeah.
Because that's what I was afraid of on jumping it up. Because cardamom is like
I
that's
think
my
there's
favorite one, but you never have to go heavy in
Like
it.
rosemary and cardamom, kind of there's some overlapping flavors
Yeah.
there too.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Especially
actually
more
bitter
of
of the grapefruit.
rosemary
Yeah.
cane sample.
Rosemary.
All right, make it one more time, and we'll open it up for everyone. Right.
So it smelled good and
Smells great, tastes great. Like, yeah, like you said, maybe
Yeah, Lord, kills fucking bitter float. You float bitters on foam.
wrong line.
Or online. And
Yeah.
light them on fire.
yeah, we got to do one of these.
Yeah, so they are flammable. We did touch on that.
All right, 2 ounces Young and Yonder HOBS Gin right there. Need 1 ounce fresh grapefruit.
So did you talk to
No problem. Go ahead.
did you talk to him about potentially bringing in
Yeah,
Floyd?
Yeah, Chris, I talked to Chris about it. He's like, oh yeah,
Let's go up their alley.
right. Yeah, they've got a menu.
Oh,
What are you talking about?
Paper menu.
Oh,
Real
over
menu.
at 19?
Yeah.
Gotcha. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna go light on the cardamom because I don't want to overpower. Trying to get all 3 spectrums when you're making it, you know. 1, 2, 3. Shock. You gotta be super quick. Yeah, because it'll fucking just as soon as you open it,
Yeah,
fucking
exactly.
explode. Yeah, never shake with carbonation. Or you do like 3 times in your career in the beginning. And then you learn why you don't do
Oh,
it.
You can, then you quickly find out why most people.
Yeah, I remember the first time. Like, it's just, we'll find a shaker that you can do that with. I mean, there's like another seal. Shaker just fills up the silicone condom or something.
It's kind of like you technically.
Oh, yeah, I do that all the
disconnect.
time.
You technically can disconnect the keg without turning off the hose, but
Who likes a free shower?
find
You're
out
not
why
a
you
bartender unless you have it.
don't. Exactly. Baptism by
Mostly when you're helping.
baptism by beer.
Yeah, mostly when you're like off the clock,
Oh,
and then you're going to help your brand new like bartender, and like there's I don't know how to do it, but they already opened it halfway without telling you.
Oh,
And
yeah.
you're like, oh my god, I hate you.
Your shit is not
Get away from me. I'm gonna go wash in the bathroom.
the sink.
Good old can't say that word on TV now. Boop. All right, here we go. See if this is all right. That is very nice on the nose. I think that the 6 and 2 is kind of perfect.
Yeah.
So you're getting
Yeah.
rosemary out of that one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that's the proper balance for it. So, in conclusion, 6 rosemary grapefruit, 2 cardamom. Honestly, that I really like. Want to try it real quick?
Yeah.
See if you taste the difference.
Oh yeah.
Right?
I can totally tell the difference.
Yeah, that's just how strong the cardamom is. Like I've always used, I love it, but it does break my heart when I see people use it sometimes because there's like while they're talking, I'm like, no,
Right, unless you want a cardamom.
anything, yeah. It's a very strong bitter, but it's fucking such a. It's like working with Italicus. Remember that? fucking, yeah, like dude, Italicus liqueur is such an amazing liqueur, but like
Sprite. Liqueur.
yeah, a little too under, then nothing. A little bit too over, so.
Yeah. Exactly.
So let's see. We got anyone chatting?
Hannah's online.
We got Hannah. We're that boring right now.
This is basically a show for
Hannah, how was your day? She just has it on the background. She don't care.
Right. Started watching Bachelorette. So.
The Bachelorette.
I can't believe you still watch that.
Yeah.
I'm just like, dude, you're
Did
watching.
Did you used to watch?
No,
No.
never. Like, I would never want to watch one girl try to choose a fake husband for 48 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Like, is there anyone that's ever been married on that show that's
if
still
you're
married?
going through a divorce, it's a pretty good one to just bring yourself down even more.
Exactly.
Yeah, but when I was when I was happening to me, I was.
You went on The Bachelor?
I went on to The Bachelor. I went into.
Bachelorette.
Started living in the city with a buddy of mine who was going through a similar situation, and we and one of the things I took from the house was basically collection of whiskey. And then so we drank whiskey and watched The Bachelorette for weeks.
Wow, that's like wicked sad.
That's
super sad.
Wow, I did not think the story was gonna go there. I did not expect that.
I'm glad
Wow,
we made
It was
that
really
week.
bad. It was really
I thought it was like you guys were like, oh, then I
Every time-
applied to be a candidate on The Bachelorette or something. Like, no, you actually watched it. Like, did you have like a tub of ice
We
cream
just
and
watched,
whiskey?
yeah, we just watched The Bachelorette.
Dude,
It's
wasted.
oh,
Whoa,
man.
that's
This is why would you choose it?
You know, well, it's something, you get depressed and you just want to kind of keep,
Yep, you're just
Keep
like
going down.
all the way down.
at a certain point, you learn to stop digging, right?
Yeah.
Hopefully in life.
In search of rock bottom. Exactly. That's what it was.
Yeah, in a sand.
Search
Yeah.
of rock bottom. Eventually, one of us got up from the couch and said, I'm going to go buy a boat.
Oh, that was one of you guys, right?
That was one. That was
Yeah,
me.
that was one of you, right?
Can't keep doing this. I need a boat. Drown my sorrows.
Let the ocean rock me to sleep every night.
Uh,
So let's see what else we got in the pipe these days.
Liz in the pipe. The bar kits.
Yep, the bar kit's coming up. We're literally waiting on the stringers. Boxes are going to be here like this, so
Yeah.
hopefully by Christmas time we'll be rolling out. I'm pretty positive it will be.
No. Within about a month and a half, 2 months, we should have.
Yeah, it's really easy to
What
bring
is this?
out.
Are the stringers?
Yeah, they're still stuck in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
from
my
all
friend,
the
I was talking to
COVID-19
Mark
or
today.
COVID.
He was flying out of Long Beach. He said there were 42 miles out in the ocean, 42 container ships lined up outside of Long Beach Harbor, out into the ocean because this whole supply chain mess.
Yeah, I was talking to Eva from Susan's Fine Wines.
Okay.
Yeah, they're going to be bringing us all back in with the entire lineup when they
Oh, nice.
reopen. Because they've been doing this.
They closed?
They've been doing this huge expansion project since before COVID. and boom, right in the middle of it, COVID happened. And so that alone locked up the entire, that's why my house was 3 months late from being built. We couldn't get the cabinets. But so I've been talking with her, and she's like, "Yeah, remember that Panama thing? Yeah, I still got a boat over there waiting for my shit." I'm just like, "Oh my god!" So it's just been, trade routes are just screwed right now, and we just gotta wait for them to open back up. But yeah, so once we get the strainers in, then that bar kit is complete. We'll hit the shelves. So we're excited about that. It's almost plum season, so that means wild plum will be coming back.
Yeah, we gotta get out.
Dude, I cannot believe we sold through that entire stash. $5,000. I'm just kidding. It was more like 42, but still. Yeah, dude, I still get people asking for them. We just had a new account, Trailhead Liquors up in Oregon. We love you guys. She just bought the double tier rack, just like you see in front of me to my left over here, right? She bought the entire display and then saved one slot. Sarah was trying to plug that one hole, so she said, "Nope, I'm saving it for the plum." I was like, "Oh, I gotta wait months."
Well, Tony's got a whole tree of wild plum that I gotta pick out tomorrow morning. Yes. Matter of fact, I'm glad you guys brought that up. I gotta bring some.
I just cleaned a bunch.
Yeah, we actually go pick this ourselves, ladies and gentlemen.
So
hard work.
Do we have another?
We actually grow and pick our
We know a bunch of stuff. We'll just bring Eli in.
Oh, yeah.
Eli knows where all the plums in Marin County are. He really does.
Really? Oh, yeah, because I was driving around West Marin going, because they don't really have access.
You got to go to Mill Valley.
Mill Valley, okay.
There's a whole song about it. By the way, happy birthday, Eli Carlton, the man, myth, and legend himself. If you guys don't know who that is, PSCSP, check them out. They've had a new album drop. One of the most badass things that ever happened to hippie grunge, if that's a genre on ever timeline. And honestly, it's my favorite band. They're tattooed on me. So check them out. Let's see.
Happy birthday, Eli.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Yeah,
This was for you.
Okay.
Let's see what else we got going on. So, we've recently signed on with a bunch of distilleries. That's been great. Hopefully when the bar game comes back, we'll be back at Napa. We finally realized that distilleries love us, and we love distilleries. Craft people enjoy craft people. Never will put those two together, but yeah. Let's see. I mean,
What else? Oh, now we're just taking naps on the floor.
yeah, we're just sleep all day.
Sleeping with
And then I sleep all night.
Right.
Come in, I answer 2 emails and go back to sleep. Don't have notebooks of fucking names and numbers written down. Honestly, that is a good point. I have to stop being head of sales like I was a bartender at Perry's Silver Dollar. Apparently, I need to learn how to transcribe all of my notes into a digital format in case there's a fire. I just have like 4 notebooks right now, and every page is filled.
You got those scanners.
Hey, at least you got.
I know. I just need to make a document, make it nice and clean. But I know how to do it. But obviously, it's so much easier to be thinking.
Right. Well,
Because I'd be wasting company
at least a
time
notebook.
if I had to put it in the computer. It'd be a lot easier if I had 2 giant screens and a badass computer. Then I can keep my info open and then have my thing right here. Yeah, dude, we just got to buy me a new desktop.
It's just a monitor.
Well, no, it's a new desktop. Yeah, it's around like $3,200. It's not that bad.
Because you want to.
Who we got in the chat?
4K.
John Smiley on YouTube commenting, wipe yourself down more or crop that top.
What?
Wipe yourself down more or crop that top.
Oh, no, yeah, guys, like this. It's fucking hot, man.
Yeah. There you go.
Mwah. Love you. But yeah, it is cooking in here.
Is it hot to you? It's not as hot.
Well,
as it
yeah,
was.
because I got all the lights on me.
Okay.
Yeah, this is what it's like in the spotlight, Lawrence. I look like I got 20 more pounds on me, and I'm sweating.
The camera.
But yeah, that's about the gist of it. Coming down to the end of the year, we've had the you guys are out here now. Mwah.
Yeah.
All right, I'll see you Monday. Or I'll see you Monday.
Yep.
Mwah. Much love, boy. Take care. Luke and Roy said goodbye, everyone, because everyone's watching. Hannah, we'll be home soon. But yeah, I mean, I would say this is going to be the best year we've ever had. And so once again, like, you know, it's such a privilege to be part of a startup, essentially, that is such a young company and watch it grow exponentially every year. We're very excited. We're kind of like the Amazon of the bitters world right now. It's crazy.
We'll be shooting ourselves in a penis.
In a phallic-like rocket ship. You can't say penis on YouTube. But yeah, man, like good times are happening, man. Everything's happening now. So I just want to say thank you guys for your support throughout this entire adventure of ours. You've allowed this beautiful bar to be built. You've kept us going. So just want to say thank you. And then we got nothing else in the pipe right now, right? We're just hot. The end of a work week. It was a very good week, though. Yeah, like it's okay if we plateau for a bit, honestly. Oh, I'm good. I'm good with a small plateau.
Contemplating today, I was like,
Dude, so many things are gonna have to change. Like, I'm gonna be really bummed if this time next year we have to get another warehouse, and then all this was for nothing.
right.
Like,
this is not.
Can you guys imagine that? If we got too big real quick.
We're gonna keep this.
Yeah, like this is we're gonna rent out the warehouses to someone else, but we get to keep this, right?
Right.
Yeah,
Exactly.
this is great.
Totally. Oh my god.
All right.
For sure.
Well, on that note, I think we're gonna decide to do any more questions or anything before we sign off.
No, a couple of comments there, but Anna's probably still watching the background. No,
Yep.
shut it off.
All right, yeah, because we're dying. It's been a beautifully crazy work week. Just once again, I want to say thank you. Let's keep the good times rolling. Like Aaron say, stay tuned for next Monday. I'll drop the ingredients for next week's King Floyd's Cocktail Hour, and then you can be right back here with me making a beautiful, beautiful rendition of a classic that you've never made.
All right.
Till next time.